Hello everyone, and welcome to the kitchen. Unfortunately, my co-host Roran could not make it today. So, looks like it's just going to be me and you. Today, you will be learning how to make Jackson's signature garlic aioli sauce. To make this sauce, you need a small list of ingredients that can be found in your typical household. Salt, sour cream, minced garlic, lemon juice, Duke's Real Smooth mayonnaise, and black pepper. So with me now, I have our mayonnaise and our sour cream. So our first step is you want to combine approximately, now keep in mind, this is a serving for one, okay? So you are going to want 2 tablespoons of Duke's mayonnaise, or I guess whatever mayonnaise you have. I don't know what other mayonnaise you would have other than Duke's, but if you have something else, I suppose that's okay. It appears we're running quite low. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to squeeze on 2 tablespoons of that. We're going to have to use a substitute. We're going to have to use classic yellow mustard as our substitute for the mayo, because unfortunately we did run out. So we're just going to want to do a nice tablespoon of absolute mustard here. Yep. Now, before you stick this in the sour cream, I'd recommend washing it off. Now that we got the tablespoon measuring tool all wiped off, we can now add our tablespoon of sour cream. That's going to add a lot of really nice texture to this dish. So for our next step, we are just going to stir until smooth. And stir up all these nice ingredients. Remember, this is a serving for one person. If you have more than one person, you might want to double, triple, or even quadruple, depending on how many friends you have, I guess. This is how it should look. If it does not look like this, you probably messed up somewhere. It might be a little bit yellow for you because you didn't have to add in mustard. So for our next step in this recipe, we are going to need half a teaspoon of minced garlic, or half a teaspoon of garlic powder. There's the minced garlic. Wow, that does have a really strong smell. All right, for our next ingredient, we are going to be using lemon juice. Half a teaspoon. You know, lemon juice was once a required ingredient in weather forecasting rituals in ancient Greece. Now, once you've done all that, you're just going to want a pinch of salt. And some black pepper. Now, once you have all of that in your bowl, mix it up. You're going to want to mix until it gets a nice, even texture. In 18th century Europe, many chefs believed that if you stirred your aioli clockwise, it would actually give good luck to the entire household. Unfortunately, this was not helpful at all because over 400,000 Europeans died annually of smallpox. All right, when you have a nice, smooth and creamy texture like so, you're gonna wanna set your bowl down. So essentially what we're doing now is waiting for the garlic to soak through all of the ingredients and to spread evenly throughout our sauce. So we're just gonna wait for a couple minutes. So now what we're gonna do is give it a little taste test. So the real rule here is if it's too thick, you might wanna consider adding more lemon juice, but if it's too tangy, mayonnaise would be advised. So let's just get a nice little taste of this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we need more lemon juice. All right, let's give it a taste now. That's good. That's great. Now you might be wondering what to use the sauce for. Historically, ancient Romans actually used garlic aioli as currency. So maybe you'll be able to buy something with it. If not, I do like it on my mini corn dogs. It's also good with chicken and fries, but it can really be used on anything that you want a nice, garlicky, tangy flavor to. Please don't put it on ice cream. Well, thanks for joining me on another episode of The Kitchen. I hope you enjoy the garlic aioli recipe, and you share it with friends and family to enjoy.